Good morning, class. Today we're going to be working on mind mapping. Before we begin, we're going to do an example together so that we're not stranded alone. So to begin, we're going to read The Giving Tree, something simple to start you off. All right. The Giving Tree by Shel Silverstein. Once there was a tree, and she loved a little boy. And every day the boy would come and he would gather her leaves and make them into crowns and play king of the forest. He would climb up her trunk and swing from her branches and eat apples. And they would play hide and go seek. And when he was tired, he would sleep in her shade. And the boy loved the tree very much. And the tree was happy. But time went by, and the boy grew older. And the tree was often alone. Then one day the boy came to the tree, and the tree said, "Come, boy, come and climb up my trunk and swing from my branches and eat apples and play in my shade and be happy." "I am too big to climb and play," said the boy. "I want to buy things and have fun. I want some money. Can you give me some money?" "I'm sorry," said the tree, "but I have no money. I have only leaves and apples. Take my apples, boy, and sell them in the city. Then you will have money and you will be happy." And so the boy climbed up the tree and gathered her apples and carried them away, and the tree was happy. But the boy stayed away for a long time, and the tree was sad. And then one day the boy came back, and the tree shook with joy and she said, "Come, boy, climb up my trunk and swing from my branches and be happy." "I am too busy to climb trees," said the boy. "I want a house to keep me warm," he said. "I want a wife and I want children, and so I need a house. Can you give me a house?" "I have no house," said the tree. "The forest is my house, but you may cut off my branches and build a house. Then you will be happy." And so the boy cut off her branches and carried them away to build his house. And the tree was happy. But the boy stayed away for a long time. And when he came back, and the tree was so happy she could hardly speak. "Come, boy," she whispered. "Come and play." "I am too old and sad to play," said the boy. "I want a boat that will take me far away from here. Can you give me a boat?" "Cut down my trunk and make a boat," said the tree. "Then you can sail away and be happy." And so the boy cut down her trunk and made a boat and sailed away. And the tree was happy, but not really. And after a long time, the boy came back again. "I am sorry, boy," said the tree, "but I have nothing left to give you. My apples are gone. My teeth are too weak for apples," said the boy. "My branches are gone," said the tree. "You cannot swing on them." "I am too old to swing on branches," said the boy. "My trunk is gone," said the tree. "You cannot climb." "I am too tired to climb," said the boy. "I am sorry," sighed the tree. "I wish that I could give you something, but I have nothing left. I am just an old stump. I am sorry." "I don't need very much now," said the boy. "Just a quiet place to sit and rest. I am very tired." "Well," said the tree, straightening herself up as much as she could. "Well, an old stump is good for sitting and resting. Come, boy, sit down. Sit down and rest." And the boy did. And the tree was happy. The end. So, the big question of the day, to go with our theme of empathy that we're doing for this unit, is, should the boy have continued to take from the tree even when the tree was being left with nothing in return? even happiness at one point. So, what was that? No? Good answer. So in the middle of your mind map, you'll put the answer of whatever it is that you're doing for your question in the future. So, for example, if the question is, who's the favorite band in the world? In the middle, you would write Led Zeppelin, for example. All right. So, to continue on, we definitely can't write a paper on the word no, or on the answer no. So, we branch out. We give reasons as to why we respond with the answer no. And remember, this is just a mind map. So at times, if you can't think of anything to write, you could do what I do, is I like to think of it as a spider, and I'll draw little spider webs throughout the whole thing, just while I'm thinking of ideas. So an idea just came to me. Greed. No, the boy should not have taken from the tree as much as he did, because it presented greed. Now, what's another answer? Lazy. The boy became very lazy. Yeah, he might have done a lot of work to use the tree, but he didn't do any work to go out and buy the supplies for the tree. What's another one? Can someone give me an answer? Unresourceful. That's right. The boy did not learn to be resourceful at all. Did I spell that right? Resourceful. All right, we have a really good starting point here. Now we can keep on going as to different answers, or we can branch off onto here and talk about different answers or different reasons as to why we think this. So, for example, let's go with unresourceful. The tree kind of symbolized a giving person, and how even when you feel you have nothing left to give, you still have something to give. And in all reality, something the tree could have done or should have done was trained the boy to do things on his own. Like, you can lead a fish to, or what is it? You can lead a horse to water, but you can't force it to drink. And you can give a person a fish, or you can teach them to fish on their own. I think I might have said that wrong. We'll see. But anyways, so because he was unresourceful, that's going to lead to an unsuccessful person or an unsuccessful life. And then what we got lazy over here? If someone's lazy, what are they going to do to contribute to society? Not contributing to society. All right, now we have a really good starting point. Not only do we have different areas that we want to talk about, but we have areas that we want to expand upon. Now, we want to expand upon our expansion. For example, maybe give some examples from the book. So in this text, one I can think of is how he's not contributing to society. He built a boat and went away. So that would be one example. So in the corner, maybe write example. And that's going to be my little spider. I like to do the spider web. You can do whatever. I'll put some examples on the board so that way you can see. Example. And then in this little spider web, we're going to begin the quote. Can someone find that quote for me in the text? Oh, thank you. All right. And so the boy cut down her trunk and made a boat and sailed away. So we'll write that down. And then remember, we want to cite it because we don't want to plagiarize. So we'll put S for Shell and then Silverstein. So we can come back to it. All right. So I think you all have a really good foundation on where to go and how to start. Now, what I want you to do is take the book that you're currently reading and writing on and begin a mind map. So I want you to think of the question that we have that's going on for the bigger unit, and I'll go ahead and post it on the board for you, so that way you can look back at it and ask yourself that question, and then put your answer in the middle. And remember, your answer does not have to be something as simple as no. It can be. Regardless, though, you're going to expand. All right. I'll circulate the room and make sure that everyone is on task, and if you have any questions, just let me know. Okay. All right.